The world loves to categorize alpha, beta, and now sigma. Forget the pack. The sigma male is a lone wolf. He's self-sufficient, comfortable in his own skin. He doesn't need the approval of the crowd, doesn't seek the spotlight. But don't mistake his quiet confidence for aloofness. Sigmas are observant, perceptive. They see the world and the people in it with a clarity that's often missed by those chasing the pack mentality. This brings us to a key trait of the sigma male: empathy. They understand people not just on a surface level, but on a deeper, more fundamental level. They see the motivations, the insecurities, the unspoken words. And it's this combination, self-reliance paired with profound empathy, that makes the sigma male such a compelling figure. Empathy. It's the ability to step outside yourself, to see the world through another person's eyes, to feel what they feel, even if you haven't walked in their shoes. It's the foundation of human connection, the glue that holds relationships together. Without empathy, we're just isolated islands, unable to truly connect with the world around us. Empathy allows us to build bridges instead of walls. It allows us to offer support, to provide comfort, to truly listen and understand. It's the key to building meaningful relationships, both personal and professional. In a world that often feels increasingly divided, empathy is more important than ever. It's the key to fostering understanding, to breaking down barriers, and to creating a more compassionate and connected world. Sigmas understand empathy. They feel it deeply, often more than most people realize. They have a unique ability to tune into the emotions of those around them, sensing the subtle shifts in mood and energy. But here's the thing about Sigmas. They don't get swept away by it. They have a remarkable capacity to remain grounded, even in the midst of emotional turbulence. They observe, they process, and they act, but always with a sense of measured detachment. It's not indifference. It's a deliberate choice to maintain clarity and focus. It's about maintaining a sense of self, a clear boundary between their own emotions and the emotions they're picking up from others. This boundary is crucial for their mental and emotional health. This allows them to offer support and understanding without being emotionally overwhelmed themselves. They can be a pillar of strength for others while staying balanced. Think of it like this: a doctor treating a patient. The doctor must empathize with their patient's pain and suffering to provide the best care. They empathize with their patient's pain. They want to help alleviate it, but they also need to maintain a professional distance. But they can't allow themselves to become emotionally invested in the patient's suffering. This emotional boundary is essential for their effectiveness. It would cloud their judgment, hinder their ability to provide effective treatment. They need to stay clear-headed and focused. This is the Sigma approach to empathy. It's a balanced, thoughtful way of engaging with the world. It's about understanding, not absorbing. It's about being present, without losing oneself in the process. It's about offering support without sacrificing one's own emotional well-being. This balance is what makes Sigmas uniquely capable of deep empathy without the overwhelm. Empathy without boundaries is a recipe for disaster. It's like trying to pour from an empty cup. Eventually, you'll have nothing left to give. It leads to burnout, resentment, and a whole lot of emotional baggage. Sigmas understand this. They know that constantly giving without taking time to recharge can be detrimental. They know that to truly help others, they need to first protect themselves. This means taking time for self-care, engaging in activities that rejuvenate their spirit, and ensuring they are mentally and emotionally prepared. This is where boundaries come in. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out, but rather guidelines to ensure mutual respect and understanding. It's about recognizing that you are not responsible for fixing everyone else's problems. You can be a source of support without being a crutch. You can offer support, guidance, even a listening ear. But it's essential to know your limits and communicate them clearly. But you're not obligated to take on their emotional burdens as your own. It's okay to step back and allow others to find their own strength and solutions. Learning to set healthy boundaries is crucial for maintaining emotional well-being, especially for those who are naturally empathetic. It's about creating a balance that allows you to be there for others without losing yourself in the process. It's about learning to say no, to prioritize your own needs, and to recognize when you're reaching your limit. It's a skill that takes practice but is essential for long-term emotional health. It's a delicate balance, this dance between empathy and boundaries. It requires constant adjustment and self-awareness. But it's a dance that Sigmas have mastered. They have learned to navigate this intricate balance with grace and confidence. They understand that true strength lies not in taking on the weight of the world, but in knowing when to step back and protect your own energy. This wisdom allows them to be effective, compassionate, and resilient. Let's move away from the abstract. Picture this, a friend going through a tough breakup. The Sigma friend won't be the one offering platitudes or empty promises. They'll listen, truly listen, with a quiet intensity that makes you feel seen, heard, understood. Or imagine a colleague struggling with a project. The Sigma, instead of swooping in to take over, might offer a piece of advice, a different perspective, a fresh set of eyes. They empower rather than rescue. Sigmas are often found in helping professions, doctors, therapists, even teachers. They are drawn to roles where they can make a difference in the lives of others, but they do so with a quiet strength, a sense of calm amidst the storm. The importance of empathy, a Sigma's perspective. Why is empathy so important to a Sigma? It's simple, really. They see the world as it is, complex, messy, full of people trying to find their own way. And in that messy, complex world, empathy is the bridge that connects us. It allows us to see beyond our own limited perspectives, to understand that everyone is fighting their own battles. This understanding, this ability to connect on a deeper level, is what makes life richer, more meaningful. It's what allows us to build genuine relationships, to offer support, to make a positive impact on the world around us. The danger of misunderstood empathy. Now, a word of caution. Not everyone understands the Sigma approach to empathy. Some might mistake their quiet observation for indifference, their clear boundaries for coldness. This can lead to misunderstandings, to accusations of being emotionally unavailable or detached. The truth is, Sigmas feel deeply. They just express it differently. They understand that sometimes the most powerful form of empathy is simply being present, offering a listening ear, a safe space to process emotions without judgment. It's about recognizing that everyone copes differently, and that offering support doesn't always mean having all the answers or offering unsolicited advice. Sometimes, the most empathetic thing you can do is simply be there, offering a quiet and unwavering presence. Cultivating your own Sigma empathy. So how can one cultivate this Sigma-esque approach to empathy? It starts with observation. Take a moment to step back and truly see the world around you. Notice the small details that often go unnoticed in the hustle and bustle of daily life. Pay attention to the people around you. Observe their interactions, their expressions, and their behaviors. Each person has a story, and by being observant, you can start to understand their unspoken narratives. Not just their words, but their body language, their tone, the unspoken cues that reveal what they're truly feeling. Learn to listen actively. This means being fully present in the moment without distractions. Put aside your own thoughts and judgments and truly focus on what the other person is saying. Ask clarifying questions, delve deeper into their experiences, and show genuine interest in their perspective. Reflect back what you've heard and validate their feelings. This not only shows that you are listening, but also that you value their emotions and experiences. And finally, practice setting boundaries. Empathy doesn't mean losing yourself in someone else's emotions. It's about understanding and supporting while maintaining your own emotional health. Learn to recognize when you're feeling overwhelmed. It's crucial to be aware of your own limits and to take steps to recharge when necessary. Don't be afraid to step back and prioritize your own well-being. Taking time for yourself is not selfish, it's essential for maintaining your ability to empathize with others. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself, nourish your mind and body, and ensure you are in a good place emotionally. By doing so, you'll be in a much better position to offer genuine empathy and support to others. Your well-being is the foundation upon which your ability to connect with others is built. Conclusion. Empathy, a universal language. Empathy It's not about losing yourself in the emotions of others. It's about understanding, connecting, and offering support without sacrificing your own well-being. In a world that often feels increasingly divided, empathy is the bridge that can bring us together. It's a universal language, one that transcends cultural differences, personal beliefs, and individual experiences. And it's a language that the Sigma male, with his quiet strength and profound understanding, speaks fluently. If you made it to the end of this video, then give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one.